Hey guys, and welcome to the Working Money channel. So it looks like today Bitcoin is taking a bit of a breather. As you guys can see here, over the last few weeks now, Bitcoin has seen that upward trajectory, and now we're actually seeing an engulfing red candlestick here. So, a bit of a cool down period. Nothing to worry too much about, I don't think. I mean, we'd have to make lower lows to get really concerned, but, so far this just looks like a simple correction here. As you guys can see down here, well, can't really see it that well because the volume bars are kind of hidden by these icons here, but you guys can see the bullish momentum, the green volume bars. Positive buying activity is high, or had been high over the last few weeks, and even though we are seeing this large red candlestick, volume still remains fairly low. Now, it is still early in the day, and this is the daily chart, so we are going to keep an eye on this to see how this plays out. We might be able to glean some more information here on the hourly. Over yesterday afternoon and into the overnight, we did see that bearish turnaround for Bitcoin. But as you guys can see, this candlestick here, this green candlestick with the long tail, a lot of buying volume there, that could indicate a turnaround. We might come back down even further before we do see that turnaround and before we continue moving up. But, no fear, guys. We are in bullish territory. This is just going to be part of this journey as we move forward. I mean, it isn't even October yet. If you guys are watching this video on the day that I'm releasing it, Tony Edward here posting this, Unlocking Altcoin Riches as Bitcoin Soars. Now, he did another interview with Credible Crypto, and Credible Crypto gives his insight on what could happen as new money moves into the market. We do need to see some things play out on the Bitcoin chart first, though. Listen to this.
Now we're going to 100K. Now we're going to 150K. Now we're going to 200K. Well, if we're going to 150K, 200K, well, then alts are going to follow. So let me jump into alts. So as soon as Bitcoin starts to pause here, we may see a little bit of money start to rotate into these alts. Now that people are no longer concerned about a big breakdown or a new bear market, now that people are pretty much convinced that we're headed higher, that's when they get more comfortable, moving some funds into alts, thinking, hey, Bitcoin has run. Maybe I missed Bitcoin, but I can play the alts, as a catch-up trade. So then we start seeing, these little windows of kind of alt outperformance, but the real fun begins over here when Bitcoin tops.
I mean, if we are to consider the 2017, 2018 market, then yeah, as Bitcoin does top, we could see a repeat performance for altcoins. That happened back in 2017, right over here when Bitcoin did top, pretty much at the end of the year, December 17th, 2017. But then the altcoin market didn't really catch up until later. After that, I've got the total 2 chart up here just to show you guys the altcoin market didn't top until early January, so about 2 or 3 weeks later, January the 4th, 2018. That's when XRP did see its all-time high. There is something very interesting going on the XRP chart, though. I haven't seen this many buy orders in the Binance order book in ages, says Vincent Van Code here. Market is super confident. Case will be over and the RLUSD will unlock new markets. There's also the Japan adoption, how that could lead the way. If you're still sitting on the sidelines eating popcorn, doing nothing, wow, I suppose you'll change your mind when XRP hits $5, meaning don't be the last one on board. Make sure you load up your bags if you have not already. Of course, that's not financial advice. That is what Vincent Van Code is suggesting here. Check out this buy wall, though. Wow, that is a buy wall on the Binance exchange, so the most liquid crypto exchange, and that is the XRP to USD trading pair, USDT trading pair, excuse me, and a lot of buy orders lined up there on Binance. So people are all ready to be buying. You guys can see sentiment is moving, not by much. It is down by a little bit today, but not by much. 56, still in neutral territory. The market cap is at 2.25 trillion, 24-hour volume. That is up significantly, 43%. Bitcoin dominance going down a little bit. Sellers are taking some profits off the table from the last few weeks. Bitcoin is down by 3.12. We got other altcoins down like Ethereum, BNB coin, Solana's down, and XRP fairly even. I mean, it has done well over the last 7 days, mostly over the last 2. So it is sitting down only 0.11% as of the time of this recording. XRP has been following Bitcoin, as you guys can see here. If I throw this, I've gotten it on the daily. We had seen a magnificent XRP move over the last couple of days, albeit not huge, but I'll take it. One of those sentiments. It did go up 66.5 cents, and now we're seeing it come down. But even if it does come down, even a little bit more, it's not the end of the world. Again, volume is low compared to these last 2 candlesticks here, where we did see high volume, large buying pressure, and even that Binance a screen grab here from Vincent Van Code. This was just from last night. He just posted this last night at 10:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, September 29th, 2024. So, I mean, I think this crypto market has got more up its sleeve. Also, pay attention to this. Ali Chart's bringing this to our attention. Nobody is searching for Bitcoin according to Google Trends. So, despite the fact that we are all feeling very, very bullish right now, Bitcoin is not seeing that kind of traction. We know we've gone up past this former high, so we are technically now making higher highs. But guys, nobody cares, at least not yet. The FOMO crowd has not entered the building. So us being bullish is a very good thing. We are ahead of the curve. Chad Steingraber here also noticing this. They say it doesn't matter who is in power for these assets to increase in value. Yes, that's true, but that will be true under communism or a free market. So I hope you choose a free market. 2025 is going to be lit. This was originally a tweet tweeted out by Global Macro down here, the upswing in liquidity. So you guys can see here, liquidity has moved up and down over the years. And, depending on how much liquidity is in the market, we generally do see markets go up. More people load into the market as they do have more money. So as liquidity rises, guys, markets do rise. And we are coming into 2025 where we are likely, hopefully, going to see more liquidity enter the market. That is at least how this trend is looking thus far. And I know over the weekend there has been a lot of excitement surrounding XRP. This one coming from Nick. Once 75 cents is broken, well, that's where the real fun begins. I'm expecting XRP to silence a lot of doubters and ultimately shock this market. So many have given up on XRP and completely wrote it off. Some people thinking that it will never make a new all-time high. The run from 2017 to 2018 is always acknowledged as one of the craziest times in crypto. And guys, once 384, the old all-time high for XRP, is broken, well, that is when the real euphoria will kick in. So a lot of analysts are suggesting we got to get up above this line here. So I already have the line plotted on the chart, and that is in and around 75 cents roughly. That is, former resistance that we saw back here in November of 2023. And also just butting up against that back in mid-March when we did see that euphoria kick in. And so, guys, we're getting very, very close to that. Here, if I throw a Fibonacci down on the chart here, you guys can see really what I'm looking at is getting up above this first level here, the 0.236. If we can get up above 68, 69 cents, then I think it's really time to shine. And then the next one would be 93, which was the pretty much the top when we did get the verdict from the lawsuit last year, XRP not being a security. But yeah, if we're just looking at support and resistance level, 75 cents, another important level too. So we're going to keep an eye on that. Wanted to thank Chad, wanted to thank Nick, of course, Ali Charts, Tony Edward, and Vincent Van Code here just for posting those. Now, I got another tweet here from XRP Shark just reminding us 75 cents would be the first hurdle. So just another tweet here discussing that 75-cent price for XRP. Guys, it's all very important for a spec run. When we're looking at this, we have to have a plan and we have to be ready. My Patreon subscribers know that I am pushing the fact that you do have to be ready for this bull run. And I'm giving my insights over there at patreon.com/workingmoneychannel. This is one of those things that I talk about, well, on the YouTube channel too. This idea that, you can never be too careful. And Coinbase notoriously goes down all the time. This one from Blockchain Daily News. Coinbase users receive restricted measure with no warning. So crypto sends are restricted from Coinbase. Guys, always have another solution available to you. Also, make sure your cryptocurrency is safe. You don't ever want to be hacked. So, make sure. A lot of these cryptocurrency exchanges now are very good at custodying, so they're very hack resistant, but that's not to say it's 100%. I do have an affiliate link for the Ledger Nano in the description of every video I do. You can use it if you want. You don't have to use it. It is just another option, but also make sure you are signed up for many different exchanges. Just a bit of a public service announcement there. I wanted to switch gears a little bit here. Singapore accelerator Tenity identified 11 projects on the XRP ledger. So Tenity Zoth is one of those projects. They're bringing the ZTLN token to the XRP ledger natively, backed by US Treasuries and corporate bonds to offer stable liquid yield to Web3 treasuries. So this is an interesting project here, guys, being built on the XRP ledger, introducing Zoth tokenized liquid notes. So these things are going to be backed by US Treasuries and investment-grade corporate bonds. The ZTLN offers a stable, secure, and liquid yield opportunity now accessible for Web3 treasuries, DAOs, crypto funds, and qualified investors on-chain. So they're addressing a crucial need in the market. Obviously, there is a need for this. Their vision here at Zoth, we aim to bridge the gap between on-chain and off-chain yields by providing secure and diversified yield solutions. Our mission is to offer institutional high net worth individuals, DAOs and treasuries an opportunity to extend their runway, hedge against inflation, and manage cash flows effectively. We're going to see a lot more of these types of products, especially for accredited investors. And so, I know that doesn't help us, but if you guys, if you're planning ahead of time, if you are cost averaging down, if you have been cost averaging down into the cryptocurrencies that you think are going to run this bull run again, over there at patreon.com, I have a list of 18 in the $15,000 plus portfolio that I think are going to do really well. Some of them are still a great buy right now, although they are starting to move. You will at least have, an upper hand against a lot of what is coming down the pike, right? They're trying to make this for the institutional clients because, those are the guys that they want to protect. Those are the guys that have the money. And, for 90% of us, we are kind of sitting around just twiddling our thumbs, watching our net worth erode if we're not protecting it, if we're not actively taking measures to protect it. So being in the crypto space, we already have a leg up. But, I am noticing a lot of this stuff here for accredited investors, or at least they're pivoting that way. At least that's what it looks like. Here it says, this is just a statement that was posted on LinkedIn about a week ago. Had an amazing time visiting the Ripple team in Singapore, where we discussed the exciting potential of bringing the ZTLN natively to the XRP ledger. So another XRPL project. Wanted to thank Crypto Eddie for posting that. Guys, another Ripple partner, ACI Worldwide, one of the bigger ones. They are bolstering Japan's ecosystem, this one courtesy of Mr. Man, and they're partnering with NetStars, looking to further support international development of cashless payments in Japan specifically. The two companies will join forces to offer a one-stop payment acceptance solution for payment service providers and merchant acquirers, creating a seamless and secure payment ecosystem for processing domestic and cross-border payments. This partnership will combine ACI's payment ecosystem with NetStars' expertise in cashless payments. So notice, they're looking to go cashless. This is also part of this narrative for the future of payments. It will allow payment service providers and merchant acquirers in Japan to accelerate speed to market with new innovative payment services, modernize merchants and customer payment experiences, and lower the total cost of ownership. Some of the solutions here, it supports ISO 20022, which is a big one. And then the payment service providers and merchant acquirers can launch new value-added services quickly and cost-effectively for card present and non-card present payments from and to any channels and endpoints via the flexible payment configuration and orchestration capabilities of innovative solution. With both cloud and on-premise deployment options, payment service providers and acquirers can choose the modernization journey that best suits their digital transformation strategy. So it sounds as though they want to have options for these different types of institutions in Japan. ACI Worldwide, a very good provider for that back-end technology. We know Japan is mostly already Ripple enabled. They are one of the bigger regions of the world, if you want to think nationally, that does have full XRP adoption. There was the consortium of banks several years ago that wanted to commit to leveraging RippleNet. So, using ACI Worldwide, a RippleNet partner, just makes sense for that. So I thought that was interesting. Wanted to thank Mr. Man for providing that. XRP Crypto Wolf, guys, bringing this to our attention. The XRP ledger is seeing two new updates ahead of the RLUSD launch. So that's the other thing, guys. RLUSD is coming very, very soon. Q4 2024, and the XRP ledger is, it's going to be ready. As the dominant XRPL Explorer XRP scan noted, the protocol enabled fixed previous transaction ID and fixed empty DID on the mainnet have been resolved. So there were a couple of updates that needed to be done here. XRP Scan did post about this. Amendments to these two protocols are now enabled on the XRPL mainnet. These amendments fix the behavior of ledger objects and the upcoming DID support respectively. So for more information, you can click on that. I will link this in the description of the video for you guys. The fix empty DID is crucial as it adds the additional check to prevent empty DID ledger entries from being created with optimal functionality. The core goal of XRP Ledger is for users and developers to easily flag an entry with empty transactions and make the necessary adjustments. So, just kind of keeping that robust, making sure that, everything is up to date there, especially if we are to see an RLUSD coming very soon. And some people were even saying that, I think it was Jungle Inc. I don't have the tweet up here, but I did notice him talking about this idea. I don't know if it was him. I was reading a bunch of tweets today that I didn't keep up here. I didn't keep the tabs up. But somebody was saying that they don't think RLUSD is actually going to be introduced on the XRP ledger first. And they think that it's actually going to be provided on Ethereum first as that blockchain to initially get it out there, just because the XRP ledger isn't ready yet. And I don't know, that is a debatable point of view, I think. I don't know if you guys have any opinions on that. We do know that the RLUSD is going to be launched on both, so it is good to see that these appropriate updates are being made. Wanted to thank XRP Crypto Wolf for pointing that out. And then there's this guys from Zafe03 on Twitter. So 5.9 XRP sold for roughly 5,911 RLUSD or US dollars. Wouldn't it make each XRP token worth $1,000 then, since the RLUSD is pegged to the US dollar 1-to-1? Now, you can't really see, this is a little blurry, but you guys can see here the offer 5.91. It does say 5.91 XRP over here, and the receive amount 5,911 RLUSD. Well, that would dictate that the rate would be, or the price paid would be $999.99. Repeating. So what does this mean, guys? I just got to go back to this Krypton Writer tweet. Does this have something to do with, an offer that was put out that was kind of ridiculous that nobody is going to take? Well, apparently somebody did. Alpha Traveler here asking that. Okay, wait, it says it's an offer. It has not been accepted or transacted, right? Am I reading it right? And Xafe here says that is just an ad for confirmation. You can visit the official XRP scan and find it there yourself. So he does not actually post if it was confirmed or not. It is unfortunate that I cannot read this transaction hash. Otherwise, I would pop that in there if it was readily available. But unfortunately, he's not posting it here so that we can cut and copy easily. Daniel Keller down here saying it's just an offer, it won't get filled. So as far as I can see right now, it is just an offer. There is no RLUSD transaction confirming an XRP going for $1,000 per coin. But anyway, guys, let's remember that banks still have to get on board to this new framework. This one from Ripples in Wales. Oh my word, he says, what have I stumbled upon? We got an entire cross-border payments timeline here. And so this is just the timeline looking towards what is going to happen. The RLUSD obviously going to be a big part of this cross-border payment program. And you guys can see here the timeline. And if you can't see this, if it's a little blurry, I will link this in the description for you guys. But basically, everything is slowly but surely getting checked off. We have the timeline starting here from 2023 into 2024. Now that we're at the end, or very close to the end of 2024, we only have a few more tasks to go, like national authorities to evaluate what changes need to be made to their framework. So now that we're in, I guess, scaling up, a lot of these countries are actually now using this type of technology. There probably still needs to be some tweaks to be made. Also promoting the risk-based approach to FATF standards. And then there's, of course, promoting full implementation of the travel rule for virtual assets, which is going to go until 2026. So guys, it's looking very promising. One day we will see a more liquid XRP, and I think it's coming around the corner. Crypto Tank here bringing this to our attention as well. Remember, you have Basel III going into effect October 1st, which is tomorrow. The RLUSD is about to go live. Strikes are now happening along coastal U.S. ports, which I did not report on, but also happen to see that in the news. Japan is implementing XRP in every bank. BRICS is about to announce their new system, and Brad Garlinghouse and Chris Larson are about to speak at the Federal Reserve in Philadelphia. October is going to be a wild ride, guys, and XRP is just beginning its ascent, but that's just my opinion. I want to hear what you guys think. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video if you like the content I'm providing. I always love hearing your comments. See you in the next one, guys.